I never thought a single whisper in a dimly lit bathroom could shatter my world and rebuild it all at once. Picture this: I'm a single dad, juggling diaper changes with deadlines, and there I am at the company Christmas party, suit a little too tight from stress eating, when my boss, stunning, powerful Elena, grabs my arm and pulls me into the restroom. Her breath hot against my ear, she murmurs, "This stays between us." What happened next? Stick around, because this story of forbidden passion, heartbreak, and redemption will have you on the edge of your seat. And if it resonates, hit that like button and subscribe for more raw, emotional tales that hit right in the feels. Your support keeps these stories coming. My name is Alex Thompson, and life hadn't been kind to me in the last few years. I was 35, a mid-level accountant at Apex Dynamics, a bustling tech firm in downtown Chicago. My wife, Sarah, had passed away 3 years ago in a car accident, leaving me with our 2-year-old daughter, Lily. She was 5 now, a bundle of energy with Sarah's bright blue eyes and my stubborn streak. Every morning, I'd drop her at daycare, rush to the office, crunch numbers until my eyes blurred, then pick her up, make dinner, read bedtime stories, and collapse into bed, only to do it all over again. Romance, that was a distant memory. My days were about survival, not seduction. But Elena Vargas, my boss, she was the kind of woman who turned heads without trying. Late 30s, sharp suits hugging her curves, long dark hair that cascaded like a waterfall, and eyes that could pierce through your soul. She ran the finance department with an iron fist wrapped in velvet, demanding but fair. I'd caught her glancing my way in meetings, but I chalked it up to professional interest. Little did I know, the company party was at a swanky hotel ballroom, lights twinkling like stars, holiday music pumping through the speakers. I almost didn't go. Lily had a slight fever, and my babysitter was a last-minute hire, but Elena had insisted in an email, attendance mandatory for team bonding. So there I was, nursing a scotch, chatting awkwardly with colleagues about spreadsheets and sports. That's when she approached, her red dress clinging in all the right places, a glass of wine in hand. "Alex, you clean up nice," she said, her voice like silk. We talked shop at first, but then it shifted personal. She asked about Lily, how I was coping. I opened up more than I meant to, the alcohol loosening my tongue. "It's tough," I admitted. "Some nights I feel like I'm drowning." Her hand brushed my arm, electric. "You're stronger than you think," she replied. Then, without warning, she leaned in. "Come with me." Before I could protest, she pulled me toward the hallway, into the unisex bathroom. The door clicked shut, and the world outside faded. "This stays between us," she whispered, her body pressing close. The air was thick with her perfume, jasmine and something intoxicating. My heart hammered. What was this? A reprimand, a secret about the company? But no, her lips grazed my ear, sending shivers down my spine. "I've watched you, Alex. The way you push through for your daughter. It's sexy, and I want you." Her hand slid up my chest, unbuttoning my shirt slowly, deliberately. I froze, mind racing. This was my boss. This was wrong, but God, it had been so long since anyone touched me like that. Her kiss was fire, urgent, demanding. We stumbled against the sink, clothes shedding like old skin. Her skin was soft, warm, her curves fitting perfectly against me. It was raw, passionate, the kind of encounter that blurs lines between need and desire. She moaned softly as I explored her, our bodies moving in a rhythm that felt both forbidden and inevitable. In that bathroom, under the harsh fluorescent lights, I felt alive again. But as quickly as it started, it ended. She straightened her dress, fixed her lipstick. "Remember, Alex, between us." And she slipped out, leaving me breathless. The next morning, guilt hit like a freight train. What had I done? Lily was waiting at home, innocent and trusting, and I'd risked everything for a moment of weakness. At work, Elena acted normal, professional emails, nods in the hall. But her eyes lingered, a secret spark. It started innocently enough, late-night texts about work, evolving into flirty banter. Thinking about last night, she'd message and I'd feel that pull again. We met in secret, her office after hours, a hotel room on a business trip. The sex was incredible, intense, like nothing I'd known. She'd pin me against the wall, her nails digging in, whispering commands that made my blood boil. One night in her penthouse, she blindfolded me, teasing with feathers and ice, drawing out every sensation until I begged. It was addictive, this sexy escape from my monotonous life. But emotionally, it wrecked me. I started lying to my sister about babysitting, skipping Lily's bedtime stories for stolen hours with Elena. And the challenges mounted. Whispers about favoritism when I got a small promotion. Colleagues eyed me suspiciously. Worse, Lily noticed. "Daddy, why are you always tired?" She'd ask, her little face worried. I was torn between the thrill and the shame. Then came the turning point. Elena invited me to her place for a special night. I arrived, heart pounding, to find candles lit, soft music playing. But it wasn't just sex this time. She opened up about her own loneliness, a failed marriage, the pressure of being a woman in power. "I see myself in you, Alex. Fighting alone." We talked for hours, vulnerability cracking our armors. The intimacy deepened. The sex that followed was slower, more emotional, her body arching under mine as we connected on a soul level. But as I left, doubt crept in. Was this love or just lust? The key challenge hit when Lily got sick, pneumonia, hospital stay. I was by her bed, holding her tiny hand. "When over tonight," I snapped. "I can't. My daughter needs me." Silence. "Choose Alex, us or this." It stung. Us. There was no us, only secrets. That night, staring at Lily's sleeping form, I realized the emotional toll. I'd neglected my role as a dad for fleeting pleasure. The resolution, I ended it. Confronted Elena in her office. "This can't continue. I love my daughter more than anything." Tears in her eyes, she nodded. But she offered a twist. A real promotion, no strings, based on merit. "You've earned it." Life shifted. With the raise, I hired better help, spent more time with Lily. We built forts, baked cookies, healed together. I dated casually later, but honestly, finding someone who understood my world. The inspiring message: sometimes, forbidden paths teach us what we truly value. Passion can ignite, but family endures. Don't lose yourself in the heat. Rise stronger. Woo, what a ride, right? If this story moved you, smash that like button and subscribe for more emotional, sexy tales that explore the human heart. Your support means the world. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments! Continuing the story to expand it into a longer narrative. As requested, I'll build on the plot with more depth, challenges, and resolutions, aiming for a substantial length while keeping a smooth pace for an 8-minute read aloud, but extended for detail. That after that confrontation with Elena, I thought it was over. But emotions don't switch off like a light. Nights were restless, replaying our encounters, the way her lips tasted of wine, her thighs wrapping around me in ecstasy. I'd wake up hard, guilty, reaching for my phone to delete her number, only to hesitate. Work became a minefield. She'd pass me in the hallway, her perfume lingering like a ghost, and I'd feel that ache. Colleagues noticed the tension, one even joked, "You two fighting or flirting?" I laughed it off, but inside, I was crumbling. The first major challenge post-breakup was the company retreat, a weekend in the mountains, team building nonsense. Elena was leading it. I couldn't bail. Lily was with my parents, and the job was crucial. On the bus ride up, she sat across from me, legs crossed, skirt riding up just enough to tease. "Alex," she said coolly, "focus on the agenda." But that night, after bonfires and trust falls, she knocked on my cabin door. "We need to talk." Rain pounded outside as she stepped in, soaked, dress clinging transparently. "I can't stop thinking about you." Her kiss was desperate, hands fumbling with my belt. We fell onto the bed, her on top, riding me with fierce abandon, moans echoing. It was hate sex mixed with longing, scratching, biting, releasing pent-up frustration. But morning brought regret. "This was a mistake," I said. She agreed, tears streaming. "We're toxic together." Back home, I threw myself into fatherhood. Lily's school play. She was a flower, beaming on stage. I cheered loudest, but my mind wandered to Elena. Emotional depth hit when I found Sarah's old journal, words of love for our family. It reminded me of what I'd lost and what I was risking again. Relatable. Hell yes, every single parent knows that pull between self and child. Resolution came slowly. I sought therapy, unpacking grief and guilt. "You're human, Alex," the counselor said, "but boundaries matter." Meanwhile, Elena respected space, but fate intervened. A company crisis, embezzlement scandal. I uncovered it in the books, late nights poring over figures. Elena called me in. "You saved us." Gratitude turned to confession. I pushed too hard because I was scared of feelings. We talked, no touches, just honesty. It healed wounds. She became a mentor, not lover. I dated a teacher from Lily's school, sweet, stable. Our first night was gentle, exploratory, her body soft and welcoming, contrasting Elena's fire. It felt right, but plot twists abound. Months later, Elena announced her engagement to a rival exec. Jealousy flared, but I realized it was closure. At her wedding, I attended as a friend, toasting her happiness. Lily, now 6, asked, "Daddy, will you marry again? Someday, sweetie." The story's arc bent toward inspiration, from secret trusts to self-discovery, challenges like temptation, neglect, redemption resolved through choice and growth. Expanding further, let's dive into flashbacks for emotional layers. Remember Sarah? We met in college, her laugh infectious. Our wedding, beachside, vows eternal. Lily's birth, joy overwhelming, then the crash, drunk driver. I held her hand in the hospital as machines beeped finality. "Take care of our girl." Her last words. That pain fueled my isolation, making Elena's attention a lifeline, but sexy elements wove in. Our first hotel rendezvous, she tied my hands with her scarf, teasing with her mouth until I exploded. Emotional. Yes, because amid the heat she'd whisper, "You're not alone." Challenges peaked when Lily overheard a late call. "Ooze Elena, Daddy." I lied, hating myself. Resolution, honesty with my sister. I screwed up. Her support helped me rebuild. Pacing for 8 minutes, hook quick, build tension. Climax, confrontations, resolve warmly. Word count building, let's add subplots. Colleague Mark suspected, confronted me. Sleeping your way up. Fistfight avoided, but it forced reflection. Elena's backstory, abusive ex, climbing corporate ladder alone. Relatable, strong woman. Our last encounter, passionate farewell, sex in her car. Fogged windows, her crying as she came. Goodbye, Alex. Inspiring end today. I'm VP Lily, thriving. New love blooming. Messagey, embrace passion, but anchor in love. Life's whispers can lead to roars of strength. More depth, Lily's illness detailed, fever spiking, ER rush. Holding her IV in arm, I prayed. Elena texted support, but I ignored. Post-recovery, park picnics, her giggles healing me, sexy flashback. Bathroom sequel at a conference. Quick, against the door, her skirt hiked, stifling moans. Emotional twist, she confessed love there. I can't. Heartbreak. Resolutions, multiply therapy sessions, journaling grief. New girlfriend Mia, first date, nervous kisses leading to tender lovemaking. Her curves inviting exploration, contrast to Elena's dominance. Family barbecue, Lily approving. She's nice, Daddy. A story swells, company merger, stress high. Elena and I teamed up platonically, late nights respectful. Temptation lingered, her hand on my shoulder, spark, but I resisted. Reward bonus, family vacation. Disney, Lily's eyes wide, inspiring from whispers in shadows to shouts of triumph. Viewers, if this epic tale of lust, loss, and love inspired you, like, subscribe. Years passed in the story's epilogue. Lily, teen, now me 45, married to Mia. Elena, see you elsewhere, occasional holiday cards. Reflection. That bathroom whisper ignited change. Challenges forged resilience. Sexy memories fade to lessons. Final message, life's secrets can unlock your true self. Embrace, learn, thrive. Thanks for reading. Hit like and sub.